Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Frank Salika here. A few weeks ago, I was speaking to a group of young people. And after I'd finished speaking, a young lady approached me and asked me, what is the one thing I attribute to changing my life? And the answer is taking responsibility. In 2007, after failing my high school exams, I could have had a lot of excuses. I could have blamed other people. I could have blamed the teachers for the way they treated me. But I did not do that. I asked myself a question: what can I do to transform my life? What can I do to start getting the results that I want in my life? And I believe that completely transformed my life. Why do I think that? We get in life what we focus on. If we focus on other people stopping us from achieving our dreams, from moving forward, we're never going to do anything about it. But when we take responsibility of our lives, we look at every obstacle and ask ourselves, what can I do about the obstacle that is in front of me? What can I do about the situation that I find myself in? As a high school failure, I asked myself, what can I do to transform myself from a high school failure to a university graduate in 6 years' time? And I focused on the things that I could do. I focused on the things that I could change. I focused on the subject that I could study. I did not focus on the things that did not give me power. I did not focus on the things that did not give me knowledge. I focused on the things that gave me power, that gave me strength, that gave me wisdom, that gave me the knowledge that I needed to move forward. If we want to transform our lives, the one thing that we have to constantly focus on is, what am I doing to be where I am today? Most of the time, it's easy, a lot of the time, to blame other people's circumstances, the marketplace. It's so easy to blame everything around us. And, but a lot of us rarely look at what we're doing, what we're contributing to be where we are in our lives. As a 16-year-old, I realized that if I wanted to transform my life, I had to do something different. I had to do things I've never done before. I had to ask myself, what have I been doing in my life thus far that's brought me here? Over the last year, I asked myself, over the last year and a half, what have I done to be where I am today? And what do I need to start doing to take me away from where I want to be today? I'm taking responsibility. I'm not blaming. I never blamed myself for failing. I took responsibility. And this is what I want to tell you this afternoon. It's important we take responsibility. We don't blame ourselves. Here's what happens when we blame ourselves for a situation. We're probably never going to do anything about it, because blame is not empowering. Blame is our confidence away. But when we take responsibility, we're saying, you know what, I contributed to this. And if I want to make it better, I have to contribute. I have to do something that I've not done. I have to do something that I was supposed to do the last time that I did not do. This time, I'm going to make sure I do it. Take responsibility for your life. It doesn't matter where you've come from. It doesn't matter how much you failed in the past. What really matters is what you're going to do from here. In 2007, I was a high school failure. In 2013, I was a university graduate. In 2017, exactly 10 years after failing my high school exams, I published my book, Arise and Shine. Because I took responsibility of my life. I made a decision to create the life that I want. Taking responsibility simply means making a decision to really create the life that you want, to create the things that you want, to go to places that you want. When you take responsibility, you're saying, I want to create the life that I want. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you eat your confidence away. Taking responsibility does not require you to beat yourself up for the mistakes that you made in the past. I always say this to a lot of people. Find me a man or a woman who's never made a mistake, and I'll find you a man and a woman who's never lived. So when you're looking at your life right now, don't look at the mistakes that you made in your past and decide that's how your life is going to be. And also don't look at what other people have said about your talent. And also don't blame yourself for the mistake that you made in the past. Give yourself a break. But whatever you do, my dear friends, take responsibility of your life. Take responsibility of your life, of the mistakes that you've made. Because those are the things that you need to change in order to get the life that you want. When you do this, ladies and gentlemen, when you wake up every single day saying, I'm taking responsibility, you're going to wake up every single day with an attitude that says, today I'm creating my life, the life that I want. The only people who are successful are the people who take responsibility for their lives, for their actions. As long as you do not take responsibility for your actions, you will never change your attitude. And they say attitude is like a flat tire. Your life doesn't change until you change it. Attitude doesn't change until you change it. Like, ladies and gentlemen, you can never change your life until you take responsibility. We are all self-made, but only the successful will admit it. Take responsibility. When you take responsibility, you start making the little changes. And those are the things that you need to transform your life. The small changes, because it's a little drops of water, it's a little grains of sand that makes a mighty ocean and a beauteous land. I'll see you next week.